Briefly, I will just be talking about how I create a robot. These are robots that are using in industry like cars, robots that used to build cars, build a lot of things to make work easy. But the robot I created is that me asking him a question to him back is also an artificial intelligence. Then let me go into it with a brief. So these are my code. As you can see, I call it chatbot. Although it's two, I'll be showing you in the second. These are chatbots. You can see my status file. It's also part of constructing HTML, my status file. And this is my HTML. Let me open it. This is my HTML file. As you can see, guys, this is my HTML and this is my status file. And I'm using Python. Yes, I'm using Python library because Python is the latest technology that people are using right now. I have it in Java, I have it in different source, but right now I'm using Python. And these are Python library, the variable. When I mean variable, what they mean variable, these are Python library where I get my solution to add to my program to run successfully. And this is my application, my app. As you can see, these are my code from Flask, from Python, and from all sorts of things. You can see. And guys, let's run it. Let's see how it is. So I'm going to click on Run. So first of all, I'm using an editor called Passion. Passion is a good editor to run program and it's very smooth and very fast. So actually, let's run it and let's see the outcome. So what it just actually loading is actually giving me some input, the value I put. What did I mean by the value I put into my program? These are the value. I know I use a Python library, and what a Python library I'm talking about what the activation of the robot, the activities of the robot, and the robot will talk and is going to feel when I ask him a question, and it's going to respond back to me. So now it's trying to collect some details, some data to able to run it very function. Meanwhile, I'm creating a robot to be able to ask a question to return my question, not creating a robot to be able to work and these are the source code. I can also create a robot or if the economy of Nigeria is good, I'm able to find the equipment I need, I'm able to create it. These are the source code of what a robot actually is. You get the source code and able to run it too. So it's loaded to get some little bit data on it to be able to run. And meanwhile for me, let me show you the second one. This is the second. It's also part in a different mode. The application, Python library, the Stackify, and the name I constructed. So these are Python library variable. So you can see the intro, the script, and the training of it. So these are the. But meanwhile, let's see. So it's actually collecting data. I don't know why it's still like this. Maybe it's because of the network issue. Okay, it's collecting data. Okay, I think it's going to respond now. So this is it. So as you can see, from application from Flask English. So I construct it as English to be able to give me English, not in a different language. Chatbot, storage, Chatbot to be able to give me what I really want. It's taking a while. I don't know why it's taking a while. I think it's supposed to be when I'm using. This is how it's going to look like, but let's wait for it. Okay, so now look at it. It has collected the data. You can see download the package advantage of duplication of target. To it, you can see these are the package. As you can see, it's downloading my variable, it's downloading it, returning, downloading the computer process, the conversation, the emotion, as you can see, guy, food, gossip, greeting, earth, history. So all of these are what I program to actually give me what I really want in the program. So as you can see, actually I'm running it on my local disk. What do I mean by my local disk? My local CPU. I say let me copy this, and let me bring it here. View it, go to view, and let me say enter. So this is how it's going to look. It's going to look like this form. It's going to look like this form. It's loading. Fine. As you can see, this is what I created. Computer asking me a question. So let's say hello. I'm going to say hello. Hello. So it's going to respond me back. Hi. So what make it respond? As you can see, it has respond me hi. So let me ask him a question. How how I you doing? Question mark. This is going to ask me that is fine. I'm doing well. Uh, okay. What is your name? So I'm asking a question. So you say you have a fever. Wrong information. Okay. Let me ask him. Can you work as soon as I have enough money for my robot body? You can see it's a robot. It's asking me a question. So let me ask him, what is AI? So is an artificial intelligence is a branch of engineering and science devoted to construct machine that think. This is what I really construct. So guy, what make it really answer is that when I go back to my program when I run, so let's go back to the program. I want you guys to notice something. Below this thing, you can see these are the question I ask. So immediately I ask, immediately it's going to go back to the program, give me a response answer. So let's go back to the program. Now let me ask him question. Let me ask him that question. Uh, Have you eaten? Say I am in. What is this second? Okay, okay. What what is the time? So let's go back to this thing. So these are the things that is not giving me the valuable. So what thing to say about another information? Sometimes the robot has some scores code. So these are what I want to really show you. So now the second one. So I'm going to stop this for now. I'm going to stop this and let me move to the second one too. The second one is actually the same with this. So let's give it a run. I hope this one should not take a time, sha. It will actually take a time. I don't know, it take a time to boot. So let's see. So this is the first one. I'm click also this. This and let me open the new tab. Then you can able to access it very well. So it's loading. It's actually collecting some data information to actually give us what we really need. It's loading. And one more thing, guys, these are code. Whenever you start programming, you need to be consistent in it. It's something you develop every day by day. It works. These are what people are buying to actually get their intelligence. Like company buy this thing a lot to actually boost their market. Technology is moving faster to actually get the more important thing that we needed. This is actually loading. I don't know. It's loading. You can construct it in different way. At the end, it has load finish. So now this is trying to collect data. As you can see, guys, look below this my arrow, this thing. So it's collecting data. As you can see, collecting data as that one collect. Information is loading. As you can see, computer analysis, conversation, emotion, food, gossip, greeting, health, and heavy movie. So you can ask him different kind of questions. Going to give you answer. So bidding it on what on the internet. I'm gonna look at this. So let me copy this. Come back to my internet. Let me place it here. I'm going to enter. Sharp boost. So as you can see there. So it's different from this. This is another color. What makes this like this is because of my HTML and my CSS that I used to divide it. And this one HTML and this one is different. This I use JavaScript for. You can see it's white below. So let's say hello. Let's say the response is going to be hello. So this is actually you can see I want to get response back from my code. You guys notice something. So now let's see. When it gets response, it's going to show different. Look at this my how. Now no variable is to charge tax for valuable on this product input. Now it's going to give me response now. Now let's wait for it to see. No variable. So you can see it's trying to get the variable. No variable for each response for variable the same thing. So it's trying to get a response. So when it gets a response, you will see it's going to give me different color. As you can see, it has respond back. 8th of July today is 8th of July 2020. You can see this is the time response. You can see I said hello. So it has respond me back. Let's go back to my browser. I say it said I. So that is how it works. It's a program that you program together to give you some response. So we have some what what is the let's see whether it's going to give me a right comment. So we also said this. This is what it things to say about beginning. So I think there's some more details to do. So let me ask him. Let me ask him typical question. Okay. What can you do? Can you do? Let me ask him typical. Let's see the husband. The answer is going to give to us. It's loading, it's taking a while. So let's go back to the source code. So I think it's going to respond now. It's taking its time. It has respond back. You can see, guys. So let's go back to the. It say I am made to give corona answer. So guys, I'm going to stop.